We all know people who worry about their health and as a result are constantly ill. We all know people who worry about money, maybe not having enough of it. And as a result, they have money worries. I said as a result in both of those last sentences because you get what you expect out of life. Life is a string of self-fulfilling prophecies. Whether you're normal or abnormally successful, you get what you expect. The problem is that normal people don't know this. Or maybe they've read about it in some self-help book, but haven't done anything about it. The problem is, as I said, that you get what you expect. So you better stop worrying, because worrying is perhaps the most invasive, useless form of thought. It can lead from worry to stress, to fear, to panic. It can lead all the way to suicide. Indeed, in the economic times, the challenging economic times that we've faced over the last while, plenty of people have opted out, taken the easy option of suicide. You need to stop yourself in your tracks. I'm not suggesting that any of you are suicidal. But to a certain extent, actually, you might as well kill yourself, because if you're worrying all the time, or if you're entertaining such useless thoughts, you're actually not living in the first place. You'd probably be better off dead, because you're as good as dead if you entertain those useless thoughts. Not only do those useless thoughts attract to you the things that you are worrying about, more importantly, they distance you from the reality of the here and now. And it is only in the reality of the here and now that you will find what you're looking for. I quote, and I sometimes quote him on my two-day workshops, I quote the retired Roman Catholic Archbishop Cardinal Cottle Daly, who wrote in a book that he published since his retirement that heaven is not a place that you will find when you die. The only place you will find heaven is in the timeless here and now. Surely worrying, or worrying about worrying, takes you away from heaven. It's your own little form of hell. And unfortunately, from the many people I have met, many people that I do meet for the first time are labouring under some misapprehension that they are in fact in hell. It's a hell of their own creating. It's a hell that they have created themselves through worry, through useless thought. You'll find heaven in the here and now. You will find all that you need for the perfect life in the here and now if you only open your eyes. Unfortunately, worry closes your eyes. Worry is a set of dark glasses through which you can see no light. But the light is here. Most importantly, the light of your own inner being. The light that you are meant to shine, to be all that you can be in the here and now. Not in some future tense, not in some tense that you imagine or want, but the only place you can actually live life to the full is the here and now. So you need to stop useless thought. You need to stop worrying. Now, I need to clarify that, because useless thoughts will never go away. Worries will always pepper our mind. But you, as a responsible adult, have a choice. Do I pay attention to that useless thought or worry? Or do I pay attention to the here and now? The answer is obvious, and as always, the choice is yours.